Okay, so it's 3:47. I'm gonna lie in bed. I was up, I'm up, but now I'm lying and the longer I lie here, the longer I contemplate, the more likely as I am that I fall asleep, but there's no point in that. I'm gonna sit up, let's go. Tired. This bed is cozy as hell, but I didn't come here for comfort. I came here for discipline. I came here to get my structure set up. I came here to push myself, and I'm gonna fucking do that. So I'm gonna get up now. And I gotta hit that cold shower. Whew, let's go. 57. Okay, so it's 3:57 a.m. now. Oh, it's time for that fucking cold shower. Woo! Gotta go do it, man. Just gotta get it done. See? Like, what? 10 seconds of bitching and then it's done. And it's over. Oh, shit. I can literally do everything again. So it's pretty damn awesome. Kinda looking like those David Lay type, skinny aesthetic gym boys. But it's not what I want. I want to get big again. The comeback is coming, gents. The comeback is coming. Now, time to stop posing and flexing and time to start hitting these push-ups. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Okay. Oh, I should not be bending over like that at all. But it feels fine. Okay. So that's 50. Got another set of 50. That was dumb because now I'm definitely feeling I'm not supposed to bend over at all. But like I'm not even supposed to tilt my head forward. And I went and did push-ups. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to do the incline. Which is weird because I'm allowed to do planks. Like how do you get into that planking position without going on the floor unless you lie on your back and roll over? I don't know. But I just don't want to risk it. I'm not going through this another fucking 11 months of that shit. Best believe. So if I have to do the incline, I have to do the incline. Ooh, chest is feeling good. Nice and stiff. So 200 to do today. I'm actually going to bump it up though because I want to do 1,000 in total for this challenge. Even though it's only 3 days. So it's going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Well no, yeah. Then I'll wake up again. So Thursday I'll do a little bit extra more. Whew. Okay, let's get some water. Ooh, some sparkling water will hit it. That's the good shit. This is the good shit. Oh. I still have some leftover coffee from yesterday because I only made a cup. I'm actually just going to pour some of the hot water in there. Then I'm going to check my schedule. I know deep work only starts in the next hour or the next 40 minutes or so. So I've got about 40 minutes to just kind of go do my meditation, which I'm going to do. So where I don't meditate, I don't go none of that shit. I go sit outside with this beautiful sound of nature and I think, right? I say everything that I'm grateful for because I'm extremely grateful for everything that I have. Very privileged, very lucky. I work my ass off for it, but I'm still grateful every single day. Even when times are tough, even when I feel like I'm not seeing any progress, I'm not exactly where I want to be. Always, the step forward is through gratitude. So I'm going to do my mindfulness, my meditation, my mindset RECOMP, get myself in the right headspace for the rest of the day so that I leave here by Friday feeling fucking good about myself, knowing that I've completed everything that I've set out. And yeah, flipping, that's what I want, man. Got a lot of shit to do, but we're gonna do it, and I'm excited for it. We up, baby. Day one, let's go. This is exactly why you need a schedule. My dumb ass thought that my self-development starts at 5 a.m. So I've got 7 minutes to get my ass at that desk. So I've got about, let's say, 5 minutes to go and sit and do my quick little morning meditation, just clear my mind, get ready into the day. Then I gotta go sit my ass down. You see, if it wasn't for that beautiful schedule with all those beautiful little colors, I would have completely flipping, gone off course. So let's get to it. Okay, I'm at my desk. It's 4:30. Yesterday's YouTube is still loading. Excuse me. Now let's get to the self-development for this morning. Our self-development, currently I'm reading Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Sick ass book. Really, it's more than just thinking and growing rich monetarily. It's also with mindset and everything needed, and it's really good. So let me get to it. Peace, guys. Okay, so that is the self-development finished. It's pretty good. I'm busy reading Think and Grow Rich Quick. Really cool book. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired, right? I'm like really tired. But the biggest reason that I'm tired is because this is something new. Okay, waking up that time, not used to it, my body's not used to it. But I know that within the next 72 hours, when this is finished, my body's going to get used to all of this, right? That's what it's all about. It's about repetition. Once you repeat things continuously, it becomes automatic, right? And that's the whole point. It's always difficult to start something or to first commit to something, but once you build the momentum with the right structures, with the right habits in place, that's where it all pops off, right? That's when you build that momentum, and momentum is the key to success, right? That's why this is one of the biggest reasons why I'm doing this, because going into the new year, like, most people tend to just chill. Most people just tend to take it off, which is completely understandable, right? It's been a long ass year, you feel burnt out, but it's like, it doesn't mean that you need to stop everything that you're doing, right? You got to keep those habits locked in. You got to keep your routine on point, because what tends to happen is when that new year comes, you're basically starting from scratch. And then you ask yourself why those New Year's resolutions never solidify, why you never ever get to them. And that's because you just completely go off. And then it takes you like a couple of months or maybe a couple of weeks to get back on track, to get back into the flow of things. So it's very important to keep those structures in place. And that's why I'm doing this, right? This is one of the biggest reasons. But it's a bloody good place to do that. Listen to the, I'm going to keep quiet for a second. And let's see if we can hear the birds. Freaking awesome, man. So I've got like 10 minutes before I go do my first 2.5 hour deep work sesh. Let's do this. It's probably like my third cup of coffee or something. Gonna go pull myself another one. But I'll check you guys. Alright, so that is the first 2.5 hour deep work session done. Getting a decent amount done, doing a bunch of studying, doing a bunch of other things, but it was tricky for sure, right? Energy's coming back a little bit, kind of. I went for that first meal to hit. I need some sparkling water now. Next deep work session is in, I went a little bit over, it's like 8:45, I was supposed to stop at 8:30, so a little bit extra work isn't going to kill anybody. So the next one is only going to be, I think it's in an hour. I have to check the schedule. That's why the schedule is there. But yeah, peace. See you guys for the next one. Okay, so that is over 6 hours clocked with the deep work sessions. Got a shitload of work done, which is awesome. But I'm dead, right? I'm not gonna lie. I'm knackered. I've got a 2-hour break now, which I need to do my fasted walk-in. I need to do another 100 push-ups. And I need to have my breakfast. So meal 1, but I'm going to do that after my nap. I'm going to take a nap now. I'm going to take 45 minutes to just chill, unwind, rest for a second, and get straight back up, go straight for that walk after that nap, because I know I'm going to feel groggy and I'm going to feel like shit. So go do that walk, come back. I'm going to have breakfast first, and then I'm going to do the push-ups, and then I'm going to get back to work. So I'm getting my fasted walk done. The nap was good. It was a decent one. Like 45 minutes or so, but absolutely brilliant place to do my fasted cardio. Check this view out. Insane. Got my electrolytes and my glutamine to make sure that I don't have any muscle wastage when I'm in this fasted state. You know, I don't have any food within my system right now, so I want to make sure that I don't lose the muscle that I have. And I'm on my way back now to go hit some breakfast. I'll show you guys exactly what that is. It's going to be bang on. Because the carbs are depleted, obviously that's going to affect the energy levels, right? Because carbs give you energy when used correctly and when using the correct carbs. But in order to fight the hunger, in order to fight the energy drops when you go into this deplete, it's very important that you understand how to manipulate the macros in a specific way, right? Specifically, you want to keep the protein nice and high, and you want to push those fats up, because fats, healthy fats, are also going to give you sustainable energy. Okay. Time for a little break here. Finally, I'm bloody starving. And eggs got wet. There we got meal 1. So I'm having, that is 200 grams of ground beef, 100 grams of spinach in there. Then I've added some pepper juice to give it some really good flavor. And I got some eggs in here, nice and scrambled, 10 whole eggs, salt, pepper. Woo, I'm excited for this meal. Yeah, so I'm gonna get my breakfast down. That is a decent size of food, so I'm really excited for that. Then I'm gonna take my supplementation. Super easy, straight after my meal. I'm gonna get that shit down, and I'll touch you guys afterwards. Oh, fuck. 1, 2, 3. That was fucking weird. I'm scared I'm gonna break this thing. I'm just gonna move a little bit more here. Right, now it's time to have my first protein shake because I just had breakfast now. Already took my supplements this morning. What is this? That's the creatine one. Now I'm going to take the greens powder one. Creatine I'll have later in the day. Ooh, that's the one. Tastes a lot better than it smells. And fill this bad boy up with some water. Hopefully this water is drinkable. Okay, here we have it. First shake for the day. Then we're gonna get straight back to work. Whew. Okay, so I was feeling flipping tired earlier, like really tired. Wanted to just go fall asleep and just not complete the rest of this, but obviously we can't do that shit. So what I did is I took a fucking cold shower, and let me tell you, I'm awake, I'm freshened up, I'm rejuvenated. I'm ready to go hit it again. Yeah, so whenever you get tired, whenever you don't feel like it, if you have access to cold water, go and do it. Trust me, it works like a bomb. Okay, so I'm busy. Okay, so I just had a mad craving for some damn like iced coffee or like a milkshake or gelato. It's super hot here. I know you guys can't see me, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do instead to stay on track, right? And it's a bonus hack because I can get a little bit of protein in the meantime. So yeah, I've got my protein scoop with my creatine as well. So here's exactly what I'm going to do. This is the best substitute. If you ever crave that Starbucks and you don't want the syrup and the sugar and you actually give a shit about your body and about your goals, then do this instead, okay? Can't complain if you continue to eat shit like that and put your body through that shit. This is almond milk. Now the reason why I use almond milk because it is super low in calories. What I found with normal cow's milk as well, it just messes up my digestion a decent amount. I mean, I spent my entire life drinking cow's milk, eating butter, and you know, I just felt shitty. So I switched that. Then first thing I'll do is, actually, you know what? I can actually put it all in there. It's a nice thing about this way. So I'll do the almond milk. I want a lot of ice in there as well. It might go a bit clumpy if you put the ice in first, so maybe you should actually just blend the protein first with the almond milk before you add the ice, but I guess we're going to find out to see what that turns out. Like, I got the NutriBullet with me. Now I'm going to see where I can plug this in. There you go. Let's see. Let's pop it on. Okay, something that I forgot to say, right? To give it that extra kick, that extra flavor, the almond milk is already going to do that along with the protein. See, this is actually very creamy. Then you add, I just add a little bit of the leftover coffee that I had this morning from the plunger. Super basic, but it tastes super damn good. Ooh, maybe shouldn't have done that. Oopsie. Okay, well this has become a little bit more, not exactly the texture that I wanted, but look at that. How good is that? It's basically a, oh, that's bang on. That's like a milkshake. There we have it. I've got my lunch. That's meal 2. Then I got my broccoli cooking for tonight. I'm gonna put those steaks on that little barbecue vibe there. waiting for the sun to go down. Got the second meal of the day. This is 250 grams of chicken breast. Then I got some pepperdews in there, and then 100 grams of like julienne lettuce or some shit like that. But it looks like it's got some beetroot, some carrots. You know, it's like a little veggie mix. But I forgot my mayonnaise. Now I usually get a reduced oil mayo just because I want to, you know, manage the fat content, because fats have got about 9 calories per gram. So that's where a lot of people tend to go wrong, right? They try and cut out all the carbs and then, you know, get something like a salad and then pour a bunch of olive oil over. Olive oil is good, but you need to manage it. So I'm gonna get this down. So I've added a little bit of olive oil, but I've also managed it. I've added 10 bottles of olive oil to make sure that it's still within my macros. But that is what I'm having right now. Then I'm gonna get ready to make the barbecue, or as we call it in South Africa, a lekker braai. So I got the deep work session is done. Fucking that was brutal, I'm not gonna lie. Not fully done yet, because when I get in bed, I'm still gonna plan for tomorrow to make sure again I set up in that flow state. I know exactly what I'm doing for tomorrow. I'm gonna see what I want to do exactly, book exactly what time I'm gonna do this, what time I'm gonna do that. But at the lunch now, I gotta do a little barbecue. But yeah, from here on out, I'm sorry, but I will no longer call it a barbecue, because where I'm from, in South Africa, we call it a braai. A braai, and it just sounds so much better. Listen, braai, eh? That's good. So, unfortunately, there are no firelighters. But it's fine, because we've got cardboard. Who needs firelighters? We've got cardboard. Plenty. We've got the perfect types of little sticks here as well. Make a nice, easy fire. See, and luckily we've got a lighter as well, so that should be good. Let me get this shit started, then I'll show you guys what it looks like afterwards. This is really good wood. It's very dry. Hope I can light that shit in there. Oh, what was that? I thought it was a bird, I thought it was a bat. What the fuck is that? There we have it. We've got the, you know, it's burning. It's gonna like catch light just now. I need to get more wood. Who needs firelighters? When you got some cardboard, and you got wood, and you got a lighter. Got the steaks on the braai. They're busy cooking up nicely now. Hopefully they're gonna be done soon, because it's starting to get late, and I don't want to be in bed later than I said, because that means less sleep, more tiredness tomorrow. But I think they're going to go fairly quick. Once those are finished, I got the veggies that I cooked earlier. Then I'm going to have one steak for tonight. Tomorrow night, I just decided, you know, I'm going to cook them all now, just to save some time. It's been a nice evening, listening to the frogs, listening to the crickets. Can't complain. But busy editing this YouTube video as we speak. Should be dropping tonight. Depends on how quickly it loads. But yeah. See you guys when I eat. Alright, having my final meal with my final shake. Got steak, broccolini. Looks super plain, looks super boring, but does the trick. Right, I don't bring any of my sauces, but the steak is pretty damn tender itself, so I don't really need it. And you know, it's
gonna taste pretty damn good. I already took a bite of it, so yeah, I'm destroyed. I'm tired as hell. I need to get to bed pretty damn soon. Still got to do my last set of push-ups, which I'm actually going to do on that bar up there. So it's got a little bit of an incline just before I go to bed to make sure I get that shit in. Obviously, last thing I want to do right now, but I'm going to do it anyway. Completely forgot to take my men's vitamin gummies. I got the gummies. So it's basically just sports vitamins, everything that you need as a man. And got my omega-3s. Got my magnesium, glycinate, and then I've also got my milk thistle and dandelion extract. These are the supplements I take at night. I'm going to give you guys a full run through of all of the supplements I take, why I take them, and how they can be beneficial. But let me get this down, go hop in the shower, or maybe I'll do the push-ups then first, then hop in the shower. I just did 50 push-ups now. For Instagram. So I'm gonna do 50 again. I wanted to do it on this one incline, but this isn't very stable, so I tried doing it normally, but I can definitely feel it on my back. So unfortunately for the last 50, well, the last 100, I gotta do baby bitch push-ups where the knees are on the floor, but it's fine. I know in the next week to 2 weeks, I'm just going to get stronger. And I'm going to be able to do everything that I used to do. Obviously, just not be stupid and lift heavy ass weight. So I'm just going to take it. I'm going to do it in any case. Even if that means it's a little bitch push up. It's about the intention behind it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, It's fine. Whew. Oh. Right. That is me done for the day. Day 1 of the 72-hour recomp complete. Hit my 4. Why the fuck I keep saying 4? Hit my 3:45 a.m. wake up. Got my 12 hours of deep work done. A little bit extra because technically filming this is work. And then what else? Got most of the editing done. Got my push-ups done. Got my meals in. Got my walk in. Everything has been on point. It's been a rough day, I'm not gonna lie. Was hella tired. Very, very tired today. Jesus, I'm unfit. And now it's time to go to sleep. I want to make sure I get as much rest as possible because tomorrow we back up 3:45. See you guys in the morning. Cheers.